Welcome back, everybody. This is Ulysses. I hold a real estate broker license in the state of California, and this video is to all of my fellow real estate professionals. I'm going to go over the money-making activities that you know you should be doing, regardless of how many years you've been in the business, what state you're doing business in. This applies to each and every one of you. Number one, you got to practice your skills. You got to role play. You got to go to trainings, whether they're Zoom, in person at your office. You got to practice your skills. How would you like to take a flight and know that the pilot only has 2 hours of flying experience? Would you feel comfortable or would you be freaking out? Exactly. That's what I thought. Practice makes perfect. Number two, prospect for new business daily. Because guess what? Every single day that you wake up, you are officially unemployed. Unless you're getting contracts signed, purchase agreements, listing agreements to sell somebody's home, every single day you are unemployed. There's no clocking in and out. There's no monthly salary or hourly wage. Number three, you got to follow up with every single lead. The average real estate agent follows up on a lead once, maybe twice. We got to follow up at least 6 to 7 times. And I don't mean call the client 7 times a day. No, don't be a pest, but touch a client via email, via text, over the phone. Reach out to them periodically because they're not going to call you to list their home if they've heard you once via text. So the follow-up is very important. Number 4, you have to master the art of the presentation. Ask yourself, if you're watching this video, regardless of your level of experience, if you were at your office and you have a walk-in come in and say, hey, I would love to sell my house, can you confidently meet them at your conference room and go over your listing presentation without skipping a beat, or would you panic? If the answer is B, you haven't mastered the art of the presentation. Or if you have a walk-in come in and say, I would like to buy a house. I'm a first-time buyer. I have no clue what I'm getting myself into. I saw that you're in real estate. Can you help me? Can you, without skipping a beat, go through your buyer presentation and let them know that you are the right person for the job? Ask yourself, what is your secret sauce? What is your secret recipe? You know, if you have a restaurant and you sell chicken, what makes you so different than KFC, than Cane's, than Chick-fil-A, than all these chicken places? What is your secret sauce? What's your value proposition? So master the art of the presentation for buyer and sellers. And number 5, you gotta go on listing appointments and buyer appointments. If you're not signing contracts or getting listing appointments signed, what are we doing? But now, I'm going to start backwards. Ulysses, I don't have buyer and seller appointments to go to. Okay, that means that we're not booking appointments. Then what do? Hey, let's master our presentations. Let's follow up on any lead that we may have. Well, Ulysses, I don't have any leads. Okay, that leaves us with 1 and 2. Practice your skills and prospect for business daily. I see time and time again, agents look for ways to not do the prospecting. They go on a buyer showing in the morning. They go do that home inspection. They go do an appraisal. They're sending out emails, they're checking their social media, they're checking their phone, they're doing anything to justify why we didn't prospect that day. If you're not prospecting for business, you're not going to generate anything. So regardless of your level of expertise, these are the basics. 85% of all licensed agents that are new, guess what, are not going to be in the business next year. 70% of agents in the industry only sell 1 to 2 houses. How would you like to hire a brain surgeon that only does 2 operations a year? How would you like to go on a flight to New York or Europe and you find out that that pilot has only flown to Europe twice? How confident are you in that 10-hour flight? I wouldn't be. So at the end of the day, we want full-time income. We got to stop delivering part-time results. Hopefully this video was helpful.